Hey everyone, and welcome to week 7. My goodness, we are moving along and at a quick speed. So here is the information you'll need to complete the assignments for week 7. Hope you're having a good weekend, and this week little light on the actual other assignments because you're going to be drafting your first lesson plan for your STEM unit. So the robotics competitions discussion is pretty light. So just taking a look at some of the links I provided in Canvas about the different kinds of robotics competitions. And then for the discussion, you're going to answer these 2 questions and then just respond to one classmate this week. And that will give you full points. And then so that's pretty simple for the robotics competition. If you look down here under resources, there's different competitions that are held both locally, nationally, mostly, that schools can participate in. For your reading this week, I actually included a podcast. This one is about how maker spaces can meet students' social-emotional learning needs. And so I thought that was an interesting one that has to kind of ties into our robotics introduction this week. And then there are 2 local articles about high school teams in Oregon that have participated in robotics competitions. So after you get a chance to look through that reading, then your reading response for week 7 is also, I think, a little light this week. I'm just going to have you engage in the shared Google Drive document. So just add your comments, just a couple comments under each question. How can robotics and other technology competitions, maker spaces, added resources, contribute to or counteract inequitable learning experiences for students? And then how can we use these resources to engage students from diverse backgrounds? So I look forward to seeing your comments on that. And then the final assignment, as I mentioned, is the draft lesson plan 1. So this is actually, as you can see, this is not worth any points, but just kind of a check-in as you're working on your STEM unit. So I'm going to allow you to submit, or I'm going to require you to submit the draft of your first lesson. And you're going to be using this modified TPA lesson plan template. So most of you, I think, have had experience with that. And this will look familiar. The one big difference is that it has safety included on it for science classes. And so lesson 1 for your STEM unit, you're going to take the information from your backwards design and you're going to transfer that and then add to the lesson and then turn it in. And then you're going to actually peer review someone else's in the class's first lesson. So I've included a checklist for you to use both with your own lesson plan and then also with your peers. So if you look at, I thought I was clicking on the attributes. So looking at the lesson, you're going to go through this checklist and just indicate, is it present and is it not present, and make any comments, maybe connections that you made or suggestions for your classmate, and also maybe notes about your own if you want to convey something to me about your unit. Okay, so the lesson plan will be due by the 15th, and then I think I gave you until the 17th or 18th to actually do your peer review. And you should be assigned automatically someone to peer review. And let me know if that doesn't work through Canvas, and we'll work that out. So that's your tasks for this week. Hopefully that gives you a chance to breathe just a little. No technology to learn, nothing to experience this week other than just looking at robotic information on robot competitions. So hope you have a good week, and I will be in touch next week.